How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Uncle Bruce here. Stock Markets with Bruce, where I try to explain the markets plain English, and we talk about how to write stock options and make money. I was just reading some of the comments that are coming in before I started, and hurry up, Uncle Bruce. We need you to tell us what to do. I love it. Oh, I love it. Boo is saying I bought back my GameStop $29 strike that expires this Friday for 26 cents, 76 cents. I wrote it for 278. I'm going to take that money. Oh, I would say so. $2.02 profit in a couple of days. Not too bad. I call that a nice little return. I need Uncle Bruce to start early. I'm too excited for this beautiful dip. 27.37 on GameStop right now, down 159. We've had a low so far, I think, of 27.21, 27.18, actually, another new lower dip. The Dow was off 500 about half an hour ago. Right now, down 396, around 400 points. Apple's up 218 despite it all. It's been pushing the other way all day long. GameStop 27.37. SoFi down 13 to 595. Rocket Lab down 3 to 506. HBQ's recovered a little bit, 26.36. Hit a low today of 26.50. The 26.09 is now 26.36. A little better. What else is going on? AMC, oh man, AMC's off 47 cents and Ape down 40. 87-cent haircut. Yikes. They're trading at just over $13 combined, man. That is bad news. ME, 304.5, down 7.5 cents. Matterport down 11, ATIP down a penny, Smart Rent down 7 to 252. The low today on Smart Rent would be the low of all time was 248. That was the low trade 4 cents ago. Now we're 252. But wow, this is cheap. Spire 119 down 2 cents. Xterra down 25.5 cents to 459.5. Bed Bath Beyond down 34 to 769. Tesla up 114 at 310.21. Pfizer down 81 cents. Boeing up 132. Cisco down 81 cents to 42.48. Twitter down 3 cents. Home Depot down $7. Carvana down 189. Robinhood down 24. Vanek Vectors down 223 at 203.02. IBM 181 lower. That Vanek today got down to 201.16. By the way, it's now back to 203. IBM down 181. Microsoft down 246. Still, it is recovering a bit. Goldman down 690, Google down 175, Amazon down 246. So down they go. Royal Caribbean went red, down 149 to 49.24. U.S. Steel 2027 down 22. The low today was 1991. First thing this morning, it's been climbing slowly all day. Up 2 stairs, down 1. Up 2 stairs, down 1. Target down $5. JP Morgan down 252. Costco down 8. 38 to 498. Walmart down 99. Nvidia down 158. Disney down 137. American Airlines 1378 down 43, under 14 again. Crapped again. Netflix actually up 82 cents. Moderna up 254 to 130.44. There you go. That's what we are looking at here. A 385 drop on the Dow with the GameStop shares, $27.40. The high today was $29.33. That was almost $2 ago. Very interesting what's going on here. Very interesting. Folks are making money around here. Christina, do we roll or do we stay? Seems to the tune of do I stay or do I go? I hate that song. It's so unimaginative, lazy song. Oh, God, it's annoying. It's got a beat, but that's it. Look, Christina, do we roll? What do we do? Look, are you able to do a rollover where you put money in your pocket? Then look at that, because if you're sitting on 25s and you can move into 26s or 7s and get money for it, great. Otherwise, keep an eye on this. If it wants to go lower, it's coming to you. So right on. Okay, good. Bo, hey, Nick, I made a small profit shorting Camping World today, CWH. Splair TV, finally, I can watch a complete show today. Well, welcome, sir. Nice to have you here. Richard saying, nice going, Boo. Alex, today has been a good day. I hope you're all bringing home the bacon. Good evening, y'all from Splair. Nick, do I stay or do I, what's that? Take the profit and run. Mallow Shark number 33 thumbs ups. Thank you for the thumbs ups, guys. Hit those thumbs ups today, please. You were hard to find this afternoon, Bruce. I had to do some scrolling, says Mike. But for me, it's pretty unchanged compared to yesterday. Only some bucks more on one side and some less on the other. Lame duck, I'm number 38. I got some smart rent at 249, says Richard. Stealing money from people. Wow. Go on, take the money and run. Sorry, Steve Miller. I like that song better than the other one. Yeah. And what else? What else is going on here? The only thing I'm thinking about buying back are my January 2023 calls on Matterport. Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing over there? Matterport, $3.99, down 13 cents. Unbelievable. We're down 434 on the Dow. We're dropping again. GameStop, 27.27. We're dropping again. Down we go. Down we go. Let's see. What do you think about AVCT? I have no idea who it is. I have no idea who that is. Mirko, third thumbs up, 44. Thanks, guys. 48 thumbs ups are in here. Let's get to 100 ASAP, if at all possible. Thank you all so much for your support of this channel. You guys are awesome. We love it, and we appreciate it big time that you're here. It's great to see some of you here who have managed to do in the last few days, like yesterday, for example, some of you were able to rollovers on your GameStop when the GameStop was pushing, what was it, $28, $29? You pulled off rollovers up there, and you rolled up your calls with your strike prices. You, in some cases, took in some serious money, which was really great. And now you're benefiting already. The stock has come off 161 here or so, 166 after dipping a little from yesterday's high. And some of you are already $2 below where you rolled into. Just beautiful. And those calls are just shrinking out. It's very interesting. Let's see what else is going on here. I think I'm just checking comments and people talk to each other. Good to see. Tomorrow is interest rate day. We're going to find out, the Fed funds rate policy. What's their decision going to be tomorrow, 2 in the afternoon Eastern time, I think. And then we'll have a few hours of trading time towards the end of the day. It's possible that we have a drop today and we have a gain tomorrow. It is entirely likely, not guaranteed, but it wouldn't surprise me if, people buy on the news. If it's a 3/4 point gain and not a 1 percentage point gain, they might be buyers. If it's a 1% gain tomorrow instead of a 3/4% rise in interest rates, that could cause more selling. Another thing that could cause more selling tomorrow is if after the announcement is made about, what the decision is to raise rates, 3/4 point, let's say, and then the Chairman Powell in a press conference, says even stronger language, that could drop the market. He has been consistent. I mean, since Jackson Hole, he's laid down the law. He has said, here's the deal. There will be pain. There will be economic pain to get done what we have to get done. And for whatever reason, market pundits don't want to believe them. They just don't think it's going to happen. And so markets have to go lower because pain means companies not making as much money as maybe they're projecting they're going to make down the road. We'll see. 435 is the down dip right now in the Dow. 54 on S&P, 130 on NASDAQ. These indexes are down 1.4 for the Dow and the S&P and 1.1 for NASDAQ. Oil down 154 to 84.19. And that is the deal. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Christine, I could roll my $26 September 30s to a 27 for October 7, and I could bring in about 15 cents. I could do that. You could, do that, or you could just let the stock fall further if it's going to do that. Wants to give you another 50 cents down dip. I don't know about today, but it might. The dip, the spread might get even better for you, or the price you're buying back your 26s gets to be in a profit position. Sooner or later, you're going to be in a profit position. Right now, your calls are $1.31 in the market. If they drop 50 cents a share from here, your calls are only 80 cents in the market. So for sure. Let's see, JRP. I just read a report yesterday about Holland America recently testing a ship with 100% biodiesel. Apparently gives off 70% less greenhouse gases. What are your thoughts? Yeah, they're trying all kinds of stuff. They did scrubbers inside their systems or stack systems. They're burning compressed liquefied natural gas. I mean, they're trying everything they can because the European port entry requirements are getting harder and harder to achieve. You can't burn that cheap bunker fuel anymore that they burned in the 20s, 30s, 40s through the war years into the 50s that spewed soot all over the place on the ship, all around the ship, downtown Marseille and other places. The wind was going the wrong direction. It wasn't a pretty time when a ship came to port. It's getting tougher and tougher to bring big ships into downtown locations, especially in old European cities. But eventually, they've got to have shore to ship power, electricity, where the ships can plug in when they dock, and they shut those engines off entirely when they're in port. And if they can burn the cleaner fuel, even better. But it's an improvement, JR. It's happening. It's going that direction. Is it fast enough? I don't know. Abram, thank you for number 50. Thumbs up. Jennifer, I have 6 27.50 GameStop calls for next Friday. Did you sell them for $262 last week when you sold them? You did. And they're now out of the money. How about that, Jennifer? Nice going. You can wait this out. There's no rush. The time premium is going to shrink away here. If these shares hang around here, those suckers are going to nothing. Beautiful. Larry, hey, I'm number 59. Wing Commander, Uncle Bruce, would it make sense to take some profits on GameStop? Sit back and wait. I have a bunch of 27s for this Friday, 29s and 30s. No, it wouldn't make sense. No. Because now you're guessing what the stock's going to do. You're trying to outguess the stock. You don't outguess the stock. You let the stock tell you what it's going to do. And do not be afraid if it goes up. Just do not be concerned one iota if the shares go higher. You're just going to do rollovers. You don't get out of a position as you are winning. You let the winning continue. The shares are dropping. The market is dropping. Interest rates are going higher. The earnings that are coming up. Earnings estimates are going to be terrible for a lot of corporations, which keeps a lot of money out of the market, and loose change will disappear, which means stocks like GameStop, stocks like non-profitable corporations are not going to be in favor, and they can't be promoted higher. There won't be enough money around to promote them higher. You guys haven't been through a bear market yet. This is all new for you guys. Do not think that GameStop is just going to go back to $29 because it wants to. That's not going to happen. It could be very, very well be $24 tomorrow afternoon. You want to sit tight and let this profit keep coming your way, and let these contracts completely disintegrate, because the gamblers on the floor are taking all the risk. You are taking all the cash. Down 151 at 27.45 on 2.4 million. Look at that, 2.4 million volume. That is 600,000 pre-split. We're talking dead in the water here. It's a miracle. It's even 27.48 and not $22. It's a miracle. Wing Commander, patient does pay off. Thanks, Uncle B, for telling us again and again to sit back and cross your arms. That's what I'm saying. H. Gregory, 63. I'm thinking biodiesel could be a major petro disruption. Yeah, if there's enough of it. Yeah, could be, sir. Certainly, liquefied natural gas is a major petro disruption. That is the big one. Lorraine, I'm 85. Do I have 85 thumbs ups? I got 72 right now. Oh, we're getting there. Lorraine, how you doing? Olivia, good afternoon. Nick, move aside interest rate day. Tomorrow is actually Rocket Lab day. It is. DH Ruta, I'm 71 on the thumbs up meter. I'm not sure I've ever seen their volume this low. It is really bad. 27.52. It will jump 20, 30, 40, 50 cents. You know how it goes. It does this all the time, but there's selling coming in and there's no buying to support this market. 2.4 million shares of selling came in today, and it's down 149. Can't even hold these prices. So we're going lower. I mean, that's it. I called AMC lower when it was 27 and when it was 22 and when it was 18. and it's still going down, and it's going to continue to drop further. AMC is in big trouble. GameStop is not getting any help from AMC. Don't think about that. Don't even dream about that kind of a scenario. Not going to happen. We're down 394 on the Dow Jones. All kinds of stuff going on here. Man, oh man, oh man. Oil prices settle at a nearly 2-week low as an expected Fed rate hike may hurt energy demand. Oh, you can count on that. It's going to get more expensive to do everything. And factory utilization is going to slow down. Oil usage and oil demand is going to slow down. No question about it. All righty, 27.51 on GameStop. Zach, this GameStop run for the last 3 weeks has been a gigantic patience test for me. I sold at 28 when it was in the 25s. I've been riding the roller coaster in and out of the money for weeks. Patience equals money. Yes, sir. You're an assassin. You're waiting for your target to come into your gun sight. That's what you got to do. You got to be aware of it, and you got to wait it out. 77th thumbs up from Hawkeye. Thank you, Hawkeye, for 77 thumbs up. Number 77, the 77. Thank you. Yeah, you guys, time is money, and sometimes you have to give a little money to give a little time to make some money. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes the one thing you have to do is nothing. And boy, is that hard. If you're a gambler and you're an action-motivated trader, sometimes it's excruciating to do nothing. Because being an option writer sometimes means having to do nothing and just let the stock meander along and let the contracts disintegrate, because that's what happens with these calls as the days go by and the deadline looms. Option gamblers just get annihilated. And that's why institutions have big skyscrapers in downtown Manhattan. They do very well. They're very patient, They're in buildings that are built to last hundreds of years. Bartman, I'm number 80 on the thumbs up meter. Zach, you have trained us well. Senzi, I do what I can. I try. It's a challenge, but it's a pleasure. 27.60, low of the day, 27.18, high of the day, 29.33. We've had a $2.15 range today on GameStop, interestingly. And the backing off, the so-called, breakdown of today's action happened around noon hour today. Just around noon hour, the stock was over 29. And it was just kind of meandering along at 29.10, whatever it was, and then began to falter and just kept giving it up. And it lost the first dollar to 28 by just short of 2 o'clock, 1:45. It was under 28, and now it's down into the 27s. And here we are. That's the deal. They have billions of dollars taken from us, says Nick. Well, I say join them. I say join the institutions. Don't fight them. Just join them. And option writer, become an option writer like they are. They're option writers. Why not become one yourself and make money like institutions make money? Steady, steady, steady income coming in all the time from all over the place. And this is your turn. This is your turn. Duncan, months. We're at minus 20 GameStop a month. We're for the month, 1 month. Duncan, how you doing, buddy? Hawkeye. Arms folded. Hey, hear me, gamblers. You'll have to go lower than that. I'll give you some money back, says Hawkeye, but not as much as you think I am. I'll give you a little less. There you go. And that's how this game is played. You patiently let the stocks, meander out. And the thing here, this morning, our friend Alberto mentioned something. He talked about Tesla today. And he was saying how his Tesla shares were up and his contracts were lower. And he couldn't figure out what's going on. Like, both my positions are better off. I'm richer on my stock because it's going up. And I'm richer on my option that I wrote. I wrote 5 of them. They're going down. How can that be? And the reality is that when you write an out-of-the-money call for a fat premium, both can happen at the same time. You can have a stock go higher and a contract go lower, because a contract has a deadline to it. And unless the stock goes up quickly, the option will not react, and it'll go negative. The gamblers on some of these options are paying such ridiculous premiums because they're convinced when they buy these contracts that something's going to happen right now, and it doesn't. Then it gets ugly because all of a sudden there's a lack of other gamblers behind you who want in, and everyone backs up, and all of a sudden $2 lower is what the contract is trading at. It'll go from 12 to 10, and it'll go from 10 to 8, and the stock can go up 50 cents here, $1 here, and won't be enough. Because when you write a $10 out of the money contract, you can go up $1 a day for 10 days, and the contract still has no value. But it's lost 10 days. That's 2 weeks, 5 trading days a week. That's where option buyers get murdered. They get slaughtered. They just lose all their time premium, and they make nothing. It's amazing. Nick, GameStop, AMC, mother of all short trades. Dreaming was trying to get that money, but they are just too strong. We don't stand a chance. Hawkeye, exactly. Jennifer, I fell hook, line, and sinker for that AMC, mother of all short square thing. Wish I had sold it when it was $70. I lost so much on it. You could have been writing calls. You could have been writing 65s and 60s and 55s and 50s, and oh, you would have made money. DQ number 84. Hawkeye, Alice's fist of death working for me here. Dilbert, all right on. Lovely. 27.80.81 on GameStop. A little rally here. It's trying. It's still down 115. Constantine, options look great now. Yeah, they do. This is it. Yeah, you gotta be disciplined. You gotta be focused, and you have to be relentless. Because I can tell you, on the other side, if they can take money from you, they will. And you have to be just as relentless on your side to take money from them. And that's all there is to it. Mirko, I sold some GameStop 2050s expiring 9/23 today at 144. Definitely gambling money that I took there. Also bought back the 7 HPQ 27s that expire 9/23 that I sold yesterday for 49 cents. I bought them for 19 cents. Another $200 in a day. It's great. It's just great. Every day, a couple more bucks. Miraculous numbers, 86 thumbs ups. Thank you, JG. Hey, Uncle B, can you reiterate to the new folks how rare it is to even know about writing options? We are part of the 1 to 5% of investors. If you know, you know. That's exactly right. Very few people write options. I went there too with GameStop, Jennifer. We were going to shoot the moon, but I notice now that they never said to sell. Someone made bank on options. Yep, there it is. Olivia, you aren't alone, Jennifer. I was in the same boat with GameStop. Now I'm working to get enough shares to write on instead. Christina, I'll confess, when I did the one-on-one with Uncle Bruce and he told me what to do with my GameStop, I thought, this guy isn't in touch with the mother of all short squeezes. He doesn't get it. What a sheep I was. I need a new one. I need a new one-on-one. Number 85 thumbs ups. Tiff, I bought back 3 HPQ covered calls with a 40-cent profit. I immediately wrote 3 new ones with a strike price of 26 expiring this Friday. Stink bid is set for tomorrow, but I also wouldn't mind some up moves. Christina, I'll listen this time. Experience will give it back to you. Will give you the edge. And sometimes you got to go through some hard times to understand what the good times are all about. What can I say? Do you ever use the 90-10 rule when you write covered calls, Uncle Bruce? No, not really. I basically, as you understand, I'll say something like GameStop trading at 27.83 right now. If someone was asking me if I was going to write options, which ones should I write? And I would be saying for next week, Friday, for like not the 23rd, but the end of the month, the 30th, I'd be writing 29s. And October 7th, try to write 29s. That's $1.16 out of the money right now. A $1 drop from here, you're $2.16 out of the money, and those calls will collapse. You want premium. If you want to write for the 14th or the October the 21st, you might look at writing 30s. A little further out, going for a little more time, taking premium. But if you're aggressive, and again, there are those who really like to, push this, you could write right now $25 calls or $26 calls or $27 calls for next week Friday or the Friday after that or the Friday after that, deliberately writing in the money calls for book value plus premium. And the trick is to get lots of premium. And if you can write a covered call for a fat premium that has 2 or 3 weeks to go, even if you get exercised 25 cents from here, it goes up another quarter and you get exercised tomorrow, you don't care because you get the additional premium in your pocket right off the get. You just buy them back and write again. So there's many ways to do this, and that's why the lessons are a good idea to take. Michael, when writing the Delta can help if you believe in that stuff. Miraculous wrote $29 calls for the 23rd at 1:30. The bid hit today at 62. Giddy up. There's a nice 50% return right there. Kind of nice. Very well done, everyone. 27.90 on GameStop. The Dow down 330. Apple's up 245. SoFi down 14. Rocket Lab down 3. HPQ off 61. AMC and Ape combined are off 77 cents or so right now. Yeah. ME down 6. Matterport down 13.5. ATIP down a penny. Smart Rent down 6.5. Spire down a penny. Sextera down 24.5 cents. Bed Bath Beyond down 30. Tesla up 61 cents today. Pfizer 75 cents lower to 44.69. Those 40 and 38 and $36 deep in the money contracts getting more affordable all the time on Pfizer. You can pick those up for next year or the year after, I hope, on a 90-10 split or better. Start writing 45s on those Pfizers. Fantastic. Boeing up $1.49. Cisco down 77 cents to 42.53. I'm waiting for the turnaround on Cisco. Haven't seen it yet. Twitter is up a dime. Home Depot down 6.39. Carvana down 1.82. Robinhood down 24. Vanik down 209, IBM down 151, Microsoft down 215. We've got Goldman down 556, Google down 186, Amazon down 237, Meta 128 lower, BlackBerry down 12, Royal Caribbean down 125. It is red. Even though the market has improved, that's true. The Dow has come off of its lows, but we're off 323. We only gained 190 yesterday, and everybody was going, see, the market's coming back. Yeah, well, that's gone. We've just had another 130 in losses just at 323 down right now. The low of the day, 30,465. We're at 30,696. So it is a 230 point recovery from the low. Still down 323. Yikes. The low for the Dow back in June, 29,653. So we are 1,000 points away approximately from the June lows. You know what 1,000 points is around here? One day. One good bad day, and that's June, right? We're back at June in one day at 1,000 point loss. So lost 1,200 last Monday. You never know when the next one comes, or will it be worse? Because we could have a 15-point drop in one day, no problem. And then we have new lows, and then we go lower on the lows. So watch out. The closer we get to the June lows, the more selling pressure ETFs are going to have. Exchange-traded funds, mutual funds, the more selling pressure they're going to get with redemptions. And that's what's going to happen. And that's going to drive the markets lower because the PE multiples in most cases are too high. In all cases, no. But in most cases, yes, they are, especially with higher rates coming. Nick, I lost a lot of money too, but I am working on regrouping all my losses with other stocks. One word of caution, do not short stock, which is low volume. It's prone to manipulation big time. The other piece of advice I give is try not to short stock when a market is having a really good day. When the market is having a wonderful up day, stay the hell out of the way and wait for it to top the next day. You want to short when a stock is vulnerable. You don't want to short when a stock is showing strength. You also want to short stocks that are running too high too fast. What you don't want to do is short stocks that are at their lows. Now you're pushing it, and there's no point in pushing it. You're better off going after stocks that have had a good run. Look at Apple today. It's up 242. If Apple were up another $2, 452, I'd be looking at a short on that, because that's too much in one day for Apple. It's just too high, too fast. But you gotta really pick your spots as a shorter. You have to be nimble, you have to be quick, and you have to admit defeat quickly and move on, because the shorting of a stock is timing. And if you sell some shares and they go up, and sell some more and they go up, you might just want to walk away, buy them back, let them keep going up, and then short them again. You have to keep your eye as an assassin on a stock. Look for the turning point where bids and asks start to even out. Maybe more offers are coming than bids are coming, and that's when you strike. You've got to be a momentum person, and you've got to be willing to take a small profit and not go for the big one. And that's, to me, the smart way to be a shorter. With option writing, you have time as your secret weapon to bail you out if you're wrong, or to compound your gains if you're right. And that's where stocks can stay flat for days and you'll make money. A stock can go down, you'll make money. And if a stock just rises slowly, you're still going to make money. That's the beauty of call option writing. Okay, Alberto, the markets are coming back. Brandon, for 87 crash was like, I think, 500 plus drop in a day. What people don't realize is that 20% of the market, that's right, 22% in one day is what the Dow Jones lost in 1987. I was there. Imagine a 6,000 point drop today. Alberto, I'm loaded up with powder and I'm ready to average down even further. Let's go. Brandon, wonder where mortgage rates will be by the end of the week. Yikes, JR. Many small profits make one big profit. Alberto, JRP, exactly. Laughing out loud. We're down 373 on the Dow, 217 or 221 gain on Apple, and GameStop is down 140 to 27.55. We just dropped 40 cents in 5 minutes on GameStop. That little rally has fizzled out, and down we go again. Now at 27.55, 27.58. We're 40 cents away from the low of the day on GameStop. SoFi 593 down 15. Rocket Lab down 3. HBQ down 55 cents right now. There you have it. We're down 86 on AMC, a little rally and now a dip. ME down 8, Matterport down 15, ATIP down 1.5 cents, SmartRent down 8, Spire down 2, Cyxtera down 24 cents. Tesla up 16 cents. Now it's up 21. Pfizer down 70. And that's where we are at this moment. Okay, kids? Having fun or what? LL, number 96, thumbs ups. Thank you, LL. We are coming up here to a 100 thumbs up day. I got 97 thumbs ups now showing on the computer here on YouTube. Thank you, everybody, for helping me get to this point. 3 more thumbs ups. We hit 100. And yet again, we're in triple digits because of you guys. 98 are in, 2 to go. And we'll have 100 thumbs ups on the session. Thank you all for being there. Right there, 101. Boom. There they are. We've hit triple digits on the thumbs up meter. Keep them coming, kids. We got 27 minutes to go. We've broken the 100 thumbs up barrier. Let's pound it up. Get up to 125 or 150. Let the street know we make money here. That is the bottom line. GameStop 133 lower, 27.65, 68, something like that. Watching this market. Nick, I agree with you, Uncle Bruce, with all you said. I now own the stock which Buffett owns, like HBQ, and I'm so bloated on SoFi. All these shares were bought on shorting profits. Nice going, LL. Let's see those thumbs, says LL. Alberto, Nick, incoming millionaires. Here we go. KC, number 101. Susan shops around. I'm number 104. Thank you, guys, for helping me here. This is great. JR, I bought back some options today at between 15 to 20% of what I sold them for. But the total I pulled in is almost $1,200. I call that a win. I'd call that a win. I'd call that a good week this week. Today's Tuesday. We're having a good week, and it's Tuesday. I love this. Way to go, you guys. Pulling some bucks. You deserve it. You've earned it, and it's coming your way. Sometimes all you need is patience. That's all you need. 27.68 to 73 again on GameStop. It's trying to hang around here. I'll see the Dow's down 308. It's trying to rally a little higher. The Dow's trying to put up a bit of a gain. We're down S&P on S&P's down 40. NASDAQ down 96, and the NASDAQ is down 0.84, S&P down 1.02%, and the Dow's down 0.98 of a percentage point. That's where we are right now. Welcome one, welcome all. JR just made enough money on his options this week where he can buy 12 or 13 classes. That's not bad at all. Well done, sir. That makes it easy. I was reading today something I wanted to mention too. Nick, by the way, I have HBQ 3,500, and so far I got 50,000. Right on, pal. Well, at $20 a share, 50,000 shares. If I'm not mistaken, is that a lot of money? I think it's $1 million. Giddy up. Yeah, right on. I was reading today here in Canada, there are stories coming out all the time of students, university students, that come here. They do their 4-year degree. They get their degree. They're eligible now to apply to the government of Canada to get a permit where they can become residents of the country. They have the education. They can now apply for work eligibility to become licensed as therapists or become licensed as engineers or whatever. I mean, careers, real career, the kind of careers that pay taxes, the kind of careers that the government of Canada loves people having. They pay a lot of income taxes, these folks, and they create a lot of wealth because they make money, they spend money, and they grow their families. Time and time again in Canada, we're seeing horror stories where students are allowed to be in Canada for up to 2 years, and then they get their paperwork, and it's taking 2 to 3 years to get paperwork instead of 3 months, 6 months. The government of Canada is so far behind on the applications because of COVID and staffing shortages. There are people in limbo in this country. There are people who are earning $20 an hour that could be earning $100 an hour. All they need is a piece of paper. They need a stamp on a government form that the government of Canada approves them, and their university degree and college degree that you can stay here and you can work now. Without that, you can't move forward in your career. You're stymied in the minimum wage job trap. And there are so many students that are now, these aren't 18-year-olds. These are 23, 26, 27-year-old kids who have graduated, who have paid the top dollar for education, everything else from their families back home. And they can't get the last document through for months and months, if not years. And it is heartbreaking to constantly read these stories left, right, and center of eligible workers that really, deserve to be able to make a life for themselves and add to the country's success. And then I have you guys here. And it's the opposite. It's the polar opposite. You don't have to be Canadian to make money. You don't have to be American to make money in this market. You don't have to be German or UK or anywhere. You can be from anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter what your education level is. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter what nationality you are. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter, what politics you care about. It doesn't matter. It's about dollars and cents and the stock market. And you can be option writers anywhere you want. And all you need, of course, is the ability to understand what option writing is. And as someone asked me a little while ago, can you remind us how few people actually do this? Well, look at my channel right now. I have 183 people watching me right now. And all these messages are coming along here. Look at all these messages. How many of these messages are people talking about losing $20,000 this week, or losing $5,000 today, or I followed what you guys are doing and I got my brains blown out? Do you see any of those messages? No. What do you see? Do you see messages of people following advice and getting blown out? No, you're seeing people who are saying, I wrote these at 85. I bought them at 28. I wrote this at 160. I bought them at 85 cents. I wrote these 2 days ago at this price. I'm buying it. I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm making money. There's 181 here. 181. You would think that a YouTube channel that virtually every single day has people here who are members of this channel. They are dropping $10 to $25 a month to be a member a month, to make the kind of money they're making. You would think that with that kind of result, there'd be more people here. But the trick of it is that what you're doing is the George Costanza of investing. You're George Costanza. You're doing the opposite. You're selling a call option first and buying it back later at a lower price. That's all it is. It's as simple as that. That's really simple when you explain it that way. You sell something at this price and buy it back at this price. How many people do you know that are not option writers that short stock and that's all they do? They're shorters. How many do you know? There's maybe 1 in 10 investors out there that would even think of doing that. 90% of investors out there buy low to sell high. Problem is, they don't know what low is. They don't know what high is. So they buy too high and they never sell. Or when they do sell, they sell too low and they lose money. They never have the, I would bet you 5% of the 90% actually make money consistently. The rest, if you're a buyer and a holder, you have a chance to make money depending on the quality of the investment you make. But as writers, as option writers, you guys are the rarest of rare breeds. Because you're kind of shorting. You're shorting a call option, which is even crazier than shorting stock. The thing is, if you short stock, if you want to sell short Apple shares at 155 a share, and in 3 days, 4 days, they go to 165 a share, you're down $10 a share. The problem is you could lose more than that because there is no stopping Apple from going higher and higher and higher. That's true. Whereas if you write a call option against Apple, if you write a 155 call option when the stock's 153 and the stock goes to 165, it is true that your call option has risen in price and you now have to buy it back eventually or you will be exercised out. But that's the thing. You have no unlimited losses on Apple. Because if you get exercised, you get taken out 155, you keep the premium, you ended up with maybe 157, 158, and the stock's 165, and you got to go, gosh darn it to heck, I could have made $5, $6 more, but I didn't. On the other hand, you buy your calls back and write new calls as you roll them over and keep rolling higher, and you keep this game going perpetually until the stock tires out, tops out, levels off, and you score the huge option gain. And you've increased your value of your underlying shares and or your deep in the money calls. With a short position, you have a naked position. You've shorted stock. You're responsible to buy it back at whatever price you have to pay for it. And when brokers buy you in, they don't go in there with stink bids. They go in with market buy orders and they buy you in at market. And you pay dearly for those mistakes. So that's why some hedge funds and GameStop lost billions of dollars. They were short the stock back in January 2021, and they got bought in February and March at unbelievable prices, and they lost billions of dollars. Absolutely correct. Welcome to the other side. You guys are among a group of investors that is 1% of all investors. And you can't find easily, I know it, you cannot find people in your life that do what you do. You go to Starbucks and meet 4 or 5 of your friends, and 2 of your friends are market players. The other couple don't do anything in the market. Those 2 that are market players, what do? They buy and they sell. They buy and they sell. You don't know option writers. You don't bump into them in your daily life because they're hard to come by. And this is just a fact of life. Most option writers are institutions. Institutions are not in your hometown. Institutions that write options, where are they located? New York, Chicago, London, Tokyo, Frankfurt, Milan, Italy, perhaps. They're in financial centers. That's where option writers are for institutional accounts. Sure, there are some institutions that are located in Belgium and some located in France and some located in the Netherlands and some are located in, I guess, Brazil and Argentina, and they're in their capital cities. They're banking cities. Absolutely right. But you're never going to bump into these people casually at your grocery store. And individual option writers are almost non-existent. They are really, really rare because of the entire option market that exists, of all the options that are written all the time. Because remember, every option that exists now had to be written by somebody. Options can only trade if they're written first, because that's the one side of the trade to create the market. Of all the options written that are out there now, 98% are probably written by institutions because they write high volumes of contracts. You are the tiny little sliver of individual traders that are writing 1, 3, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 contracts at a time. We're all nothing burgers, but oh, the money is good, isn't it? Isn't it great? It's all relative to what you're doing. Welcome one, welcome all to the party. There are 199 of you here out of a viewing audience right now on YouTube. I would guess right now there are minimum, 1 million to 5 million people watching YouTube channels right now, all around the world, watching live presenters like me talk about the markets right now. Millions of them. 190, 200 of them are here. 200. And that goes to show you just how exclusive this club is. You're not here because you're losing money. You're here because you're making money. You want to make money. You're seeing other people make money. You want in on this. That's why you're here. All the other channels out there today, they're having a bad day today. They were having a worse day about an hour and a half ago when the market was down 500 points. We're down 250 now. But they're still having a bad day because they're all longs. They're all going buy low, sell high while they're looking at a sea of red today. There are some folks out there who are making money today because they bought at the low of the day and there's been a partial recovery. God bless you guys for it, because without winners, there would be no players whatsoever. But I would bet you today a majority of the viewers of YouTube channels out there and all the viewers on CNBC, Fox Business, CNN Business, all those network shows, all the Bloomberg channels, all the channels, I bet you a majority of the viewers are down today. They're all losing money today. And I have 202 people here going, we're most of us here are making money today, Bruce, because most of us who watch you are writers of options, because we've been following you into this area. And I say, welcome to the party, pal. It's an exclusive club. And yet you can watch for free all you want. You don't have to make a comment if you don't want to. You can just watch for nothing. If you want to make a comment and not be a member, send me a super chat and send me a comment. Send me a question if you want. But a lot of you are members here and you're going, I am paying per month to be here because I love this family right here. I love to compare notes with these guys. I love asking this guy question live on the air, what's going on as the market is actually trading. And I take his classes, of which there's only 13, and I'm learning all there is to learn about options and more, and then I can talk to him about it live on the air. I mean, where else are you going to do this? I don't know. I honestly don't know anyone else that does what I do. I'm kind of a one-off, I think. Thank you all for being here today. Let's see here. Mirko just sold 7 HPQs. I just sold 7 HPQ 2650s for $9.23 at 41 cents. It's nickel and dime time, but there's a saying in Germany, even small cattle make a lot of manure. If that makes sense in English. Oh, yeah. Alberto loves that. Mirko seems to make sense. That's great. JR did the same yesterday, too. And this week, it's only half, not even half over. I think we're in for some good stuff tomorrow. No need to fear, Jay Powell. Olivia, it really is heartbreaking how many students, graduates cannot get work permits in this country, not because they don't qualify. It's because the public service is so jammed up and understaffed. It's a mess in Ottawa. It's an absolute screw up, and it's costing the economy of Canada billions of dollars, because these folks could be generating way more money than they're generating. There's a shortage of employees qualified, and these folks are qualified. They can't theoretically work because they don't have the license. It is just ridiculous. Unbelievable. If those graduates started leaving and Canada saw all the money leaving, maybe they'd get their act together. I don't know, my friend. I just don't know. Nick, I will be buying more SoFi with the short profits. So far, my average around 1040. Will be nice if I can get it to around 6. Constantine, happy people here. Thank you, Uncle B. Thank you, guys. Alberto, JR, Sheet. I remember making a $200 profit for a week and thought, I'm making money. Now, forget about it. Johnny dropped the voice. DQ. Well, I'll stay quiet, Uncle B. JRP smiling, Splair. Almost doesn't matter. I don't think someone in North Korea could join us. A DQ disclaimer: writing calls is helping me dig out of from non-Uncle Bruce sanctioned mistakes, and that's true. It's happening, buddy. You are doing it right, and it's coming. It's just, it's your new thing forever and ever. That's all you got to look at it as. Howdy, Hawkeye. How you doing there? One of the luckiest days of my life was the YT algo that landed me here, YouTube algorithm that landed me here. True words. This is why I beg you to give me thumbs ups, because people like Hawkeye find us and become writers with us. This is why I keep begging you guys for thumbs ups every single show. I'm trying to get to more people to understand what we're doing here and how the money can flow in on a consistent basis. It's better we have a larger army than a smaller army. 134 thumbs ups are here. Thank you all. Zach is saying, I've been a member for 16 months. I've been here a long time. We ain't leaving. Thanks, Bruce and the Bagel family. Thank you, Zach, for that announcement. I just saw that here on my other page. Let's continue on. They also get too emotional, the traders on the other side. JJ, I'm lucky, 111. 111 thumbs up. Hawkeye, yeah, paying off bills goes into emotional territory. JR, 200 a week is still a profit, but the goal is to go up and up. I trust that's happening. Alberto Hawkeye, I believe we all feel this way. Uncle is the GOAT. Hawkeye, or at least it can. It's all good. Hybrid, Duncan, sell high and get high. Alberto. JR, average profits are huge. DQ, friends don't let friends write naked puts. Alex, Hawkeye, same here. This channel has changed my life for the better. Great career advice in 2021 when I needed to hear it. And writing options for cash. Splair, I'm an option writer, spending time in a working place to get some work education on a piece of paper. Most of the time, I recommend Uncle Bruce talk to clients, or I am lost in space with my phone. Splair, it's enjoyable to be a minority. LL for once, laugh out loud. Brandon, neat. Hawkeye, the order of the writers. Mirko, most of us like red days as much as green ones, or even more. LL, neat. Everyone's doing the neat. Brandon, I pay for the stories and the epic time. Uncle Bruce played Yoko album. Splair, before I enjoy some chocolate marshmallow from the pharmacy. Ooh-wee. Let's see. Duncan, dippity doo dah, dippity day. H. Gregory, non-Uncle Bruce sanctioned, laugh out loud. Yes, those non-sanctioned Uncle Bruce trades, I'm paying for those by doing what Bruce tells me to do. Coming back. It's coming back. I'm getting my money back from those non-sanctioned trades. Oh, my. Welcome, everybody. We're down 305 again on the Dow. We're dipping a little bit here, just a little bit. Let's take a look at other stocks. GameStop, 27.75, 27.69. At the moment, we're down 42.5 on S&P, 109, make it 112 on NASDAQ. Now we're dropping again. Oil down 154. All right, that is what's happening here. We're going to see tomorrow, 24 hours from now, we'll know. We'll have seen the interest rate announcement. We'll see what's going on. Cindy, I just finished buying my last 3 shares of CPQ. I now have 300 shares. With covered calls written against them. Way to go, Cindy. Right on. Moving up those option trades. DQ and H. Gregory. I believe the phrase Uncle Bruce used on our 101 was, why the face would you do that? I was trying to be polite and yet get the point across. Alex, Cindy, nice work. You can now write calls on them forever. Alberto, laugh and Tiff. Just to fill in the gaps, Nick has 50,000 SoFi and is down over 40%. On still holding, still buying. That's what I call balls of steel. He's going to make money. He is going to make money. Flint Creek Soap Company, it will take a minute to catch up, but I am grateful to have the knowledge you have given me. I planned to tip you this week, but had an emergency vet bill, like emergency on a Sunday bill. But I am an option writer, and it is my future, and you're going to be just fine. Duncan, good night, Golden Bagel members. It's late in Greece. Duncan, enjoy, my friend. Thanks for joining us. You take care out there. Enjoy that. What an opportunity to travel like that. Swear, all right, I wish you already a good night. Splair, you have a good one too. We're down to 5 minutes to go for the final session here. 27.71, 27.69 on GameStop, down 127. There you have it. Another interesting day. 589 on SoFi, down 19 centinos. HPQ down 49 cents to 26.46. And we've got the AMC Ape combination down 91 cents today. 91 cents. Wow, that's just yikes. We've got red on a bunch of our little SPACs here, former SPACs. Tesla down 54 cents, turned red. Pfizer off 67. Boeing up 125. Cisco down 69 cents to 42.62. Now down 68 cents. Twitter up 6 cents. HD, Home Depot down 5.90. Carvana down 246. IBM down 134. Vanek Vectors down 260. Microsoft off 189. Goldman Sachs down 533. Google down 212. Amazon down 251. Meta down 185. U.S. Steel down 14 cents today. Costco down 636. Walmart down 71 cents. Nvidia down $2. And there you have it. Negative day here. Final minutes now. 4 minutes to go. We're down 307 on the Dow Jones. We're at 2760 on GameStop, down 136 on the day. 2759, 2754 on GameStop, backing up a little more. The low of the day, 2718. And so we're 36 cents away from the low of the day on GameStop as the last 3 minutes come in to view, and we'll see just how it closes out today. A volume on the GameStop now at 2754, 2.88 million. That's 700,000 pre-split volume, not even a million, and it's not going to make it. There will be no chance of a million shares trading pre-split. It is dead quiet. Constantine, Uncle Bruce, is it okay to take profit, turn around, and write again in the same day? Or just wait till your contracts expire to, let's say the profit is 30%. Constantine, you can make multiple trades in the same day. So if you buy back a call that you made 30% on and immediately write another call, whether it's the same call later in the day or another strike price right now for the same expiry or another expiry, you have complete freedom to do whatever you want. The second you buy back your call, you've bought that call back, do whatever you want. Write another one at whatever level you want for as long as you want, for as much as you want. Right on. That is the beauty of this. Whether you're making money or losing money, it doesn't matter. You can end your deal. You can end the contract on your stock by buying back that contract anytime you do it. You're a free agent. You can do whatever you like and go anywhere you want with your next option. Alberto, only if you're a day trader, though. Oh, there's that. 318 down dip on the Dow Jones, 1.03%. S&P down 1.1%. Nasdaq is dropping 0.98% now. It's coming up to a 1% drop as well. Larry, Duncan, I'll be there in 2 weeks. Going to Greece. Rock and roll. Nice going, you guys. 324 drop. GameStop 2753 down 143 on the session. There it is. 1 minute. 1 minute. And Larry will give us the bells, and we will be done for another session. And you guys can count your chips and count the loose change that you were allowed to keep today. Keep the change and add it up and see how you're doing for the day, the week, the month, the year. Some of you have had dramatic changes in your accounts because of option writing. It just adds up. These nickels and dimes and quarters, they add up to a lot of dollars. They can take care of all kinds of bills, or they can help you adjust your portfolio dramatically. Constantine Alex is saying you could choose your own strategy. At first, I was buying back the day before expiry to maximize shrinkage, but recently I buy back at 50% profit and I rewrite right away. Constantine, what a day today. I can't wait for tomorrow. Glad to have you, Uncle B. Thank you. You got it. We're just about done. Less than 1 minute to go. 27.48 on GameStop as we're off 148. There's Larry with the bells. It's official. We're done for the day. And hopefully all of you have had another productive day in your portfolios, making more headway on your option writing quest for excellence. That is fantastic, guys. I love it. I'm excited for you all, and I'm just not surprised that you're making money. I'm not. I'm the guy. I'm calm and cool about it. You will make money on days like today on options, and you write the right ones. You write them out of the money with nice premiums, time premiums. You will be a winner more often than not, and sometimes it's very quickly. You sometimes can buy back calls within a day or two and already score a nice return. And rinse and repeat. Coyote, tomorrow's going to be a wild one way or the other. DQ. Thank you, Larry. Hawkeye, go out and have some relaxed time. Zach, thank you. And Constantine, thank you. Alex, thank you, everyone out there for helping everyone else. The best part of being a member of this channel is the camaraderie here of the family. And it really helps. Troy, Uncle Bruce, the Gold Bagel member level get out of market live videos, correct? Can you give a general overview what you would cover outside of market hours? Okay, so if you're a Gold Bagel level member, you're one of these guys, you'll join me if you like. Every morning before I start the 8:30 show, I do a trader alert show. Lasts about 10-15 minutes every morning. That one's usually on just before or around 8 o'clock Eastern, or just before 8 o'clock Eastern. A lot of folks catch that show at home. Then they get to work, and then they catch me on the 8:30 show at work. Some folks catch that trade alert show at 9 o'clock, half an hour before the market opens. They actually listen to that show first, and then they listen to the 8:30 show at double the speed to catch up. It's all up to you. On Wednesday nights, so tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time, I do a live show just for Gold Bagel members. That's primetime live Wednesday nights. You can watch it live, or you can watch it on a rerun as a Gold Bagel member only. And we talk there very casually because the markets are closed, and we can relax, and I can just go over with you guys how you're doing. You can ask me whatever you want about your account, or what you're doing, or what you're thinking of doing. And we have a lot of back and forth chat going on Wednesday nights. And you're welcome to join us. 8 o'clock prime time, 8 o'clock Eastern time in the evening, Wednesday nights, just for Gold Bagel members. So as a Gold Bagel member, you get 5 trade alerts. If the market's open 5 days a week, you get 5 trade alert shows and the primetime show. That's 6 extra shows as a Gold Bagel member over any other membership level. And you multiply that out over a month, and it's about 24 additional shows that come your way as a Gold Bagel member. As my way of saying thank you for the increased donation that you're making. It's about 25 US, give or take, depending on where you live. And instead of the $10 US approximately that it costs to be a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. For the extra $15, you get 24 additional things that you can watch live or on a rerun whenever you want. And thank you for all of you who are becoming Gold Bagel members, who have remained Gold Bagel members since joining up. I appreciate it very much. And those of you who are Chillin' with Uncle Bruce members, love you guys, because you're here powering this chat all the time. Love you for that. And I think it's a fair trade. I think making a measly $200, when you see folks say, I made $200 today, I think about that and go, well, that's 8 months of Gold Bagel membership. What's wrong with that once in a while? Or making $200, that's 2 lessons that you can take out of my 13 whenever you want, and you can rewatch them again and again and again. I think it's a fair deal. Anyway, there you go. Mirko, it's a Wednesday prime time at 8, baby. DQ, I love having a group of people to laugh at my dumb trades. Richard, 40% of my accounts decreased today, was compensated by covered call writing. Mirko, and each day a trade alert before the open. Troy, thank you. You got it. Mirko, we probably did all kinds of dumb trades before we came here. Alberta, Wednesday nights are the best. Susan, Bruce, I'm a Gold Bagel member. How do I log into the early show and Wednesday night show? I don't see how to join. Susan, you should be getting community updates from YouTube. Now, my hunch is that it is possible that whatever device you're using to follow me, it gets the alerts from YouTube, but it thinks it's junk mail and it just immediately puts it away in junk mail. You got to take a look at your settings and make sure that any alerts that come to you from YouTube, you allow into your notifications. And that is the most common reason why people do not get the alerts from my channel or anyone else's channel, because your phone or your laptop or your iPad or whatever you're using thinks that whatever YouTube is sending you is actually spam and is junk mail, and they block it. And it could well be you have a file folder somewhere in your system, junk folder maybe, and you'll probably see all the alerts over there that you never get. You've got to change your settings. You have to allow YouTube to send you settings. You may want to go to your YouTube settings and then go to your iPhone settings. And if you don't know how to do it yourself, find a 15-year-old and they'll do it in 2 seconds and you'll be up and going. Mirko, DQ, Zach, I'm so ready for tomorrow. Bring forth the slaughter. Splair, second month not passed yet, and I can already cash out another 11% gains on the first investment that I had made. To be honest, same bucks were the earnings month. Splair, thank you all for the enjoyable show. Troy, new member. Troy is now a new member. I suspect what Troy is doing is he's upgraded to the Gold Bagel membership. Now, thank you, Troy, for that. I appreciate it. Make sure you get alerts. I hope you've been getting alerts already on my live shows. If you've been getting them already, chances are you're going to get the gold alerts now. All right, and we'll see you tomorrow at on the trade alert show to start things off, and you can join us tomorrow night for the primetime live. Welcome aboard, sir. Coyote, Zach, born already. Zach, that is awesome, man. Well done. DQ. Mirko, I still do dumb trades, but I don't panic anymore. Mirko, Susan shops around. You'll find them under the community tab. That's where you'll find them. Splair, welcome, Troy. You're in good hands now. JG, I'm here tapping in, and thumbs up, Bagel Gang. For example, Troy, I had a question about the short-term capital gains tax, and someone recommended watching last week prime time. They had a great discussion about it. Zach, Gody, after I was reborn, though, through the mighty teachings of the Bruce. Alberto, Troy can't be beat, especially the conversations on Wednesdays. Alex, DQ, just stay inside your circle of competence, even if it's a really small circle. Alberto, Alex, I'm laughing. DQ, Susan, if you go to Uncle Bruce's channel, the gold show links show in the community tab. And if you're a old bagel level member, Alex, I might have to borrow my wife's pointed shoes ballet to stay in a circle that small. Susan, Bruce, any chance to come up with other stocks other than GameStop, HPQ, and the SPACs? I find SPACs too low priced, especially for buybacks. Well, we do talk about the other stocks I do follow. That would be Pfizer, Cisco, IBM, Apple, Microsoft, Goldman Sachs, generally the high-end stuff. Those are the ones we talk about the most. Mirko, Troy, you could watch the last Wednesday primetime show now. It's very interesting. Alberto is smiling. Yeah, Susan, I don't add a lot of other stocks to my watch list because I've got so many on the go. I have 8 former SPACs. I have now, 8 or 10 of the higher end stocks that I follow. But you can certainly do option writing on Amazon, Google, on Facebook. What else do I talk about? I'm having trouble remembering them all here. Hang on. Cisco, Twitter, although Twitter I would avoid right now. Vanik Vectors, IBM. Let's see here. What else we got? Netflix, American Airlines, although American Airlines is dead in the water. Moderna, look at writing options on Moderna. Again, you can buy deep in the money calls on a bunch of these and start writing options on them. And to get a feel for it, what you could do, it depends how much capital you have to play with. Buy one deep in the money call on HPQ, Hewlett Packard, write an option on that one. Buy one deep in the money Pfizer, write an option on that one. Buy a deep in the money Cisco, write an option on that one. And just, you got 3, 4, 5, 6 different stocks. You're writing a deep in the money calls on all of those. You're writing one option against all of them. And slowly you buy another one of each and then write 2 calls and slowly build it up to 3 of each, 4 of each. You spread it around. I think if I can write a covered call, I hope I can adjust my settings on YouTube. But with me, you never know. Laugh out. Thanks, everybody. Right on, Susan. I think I say find a teenager that can do miracles on telephones and on smartphones and everything else, and they'll set you up. Alex DQ, we would pay good money to see that. Alberto, Susan, I picked up Tesla shares, nice returns. Bank of America or Boeing as well. Mike, Home Depot, SMH, right on those. DQ, note to self, never introduce Alex or Alberto to my wife. Alberto, DQ, thanks for the coffee that just came out of my nose. Mirko, Susan, you can always ask here. There are always somebody willing to help you how to do this. DQ, Moderna, mRNA has a good premiums and it isn't overpriced by the $300 range anymore. That's right, DQ. Alberto, that's the best compliment I've had all week. Susan, maybe I'll look at Google. I just want to I just would love higher premiums. Yes, thinking of deep in the money calls. Would those calls be January 24s? Yeah, 24s, June 24s, January 25s, anything up there, you bet. Make sure the 90-10 rule is observed. JR, you have to ring the bell. Then it gives you notifications. If you're a gold bagel, click the community tab and the videos are there. Kent is here saying, thank you, Uncle Bruce. Still only in the 90s down here in Rancho Mirage. I'm taking the new Tesla on its first road trip to San Diego this weekend. Kid has a tournament there. Okay, what is it? Is it a Model Y? I'm guessing it's a Model Y. What color is it? And is it a dual motor? Break my heart. Please tell me. Alberto is laughing. Susan, I have a covered call crush on Alberto. Laugh out loud. Susan, love you. DQ, Larry rings the bells. Fidelity fills my inbox with nothing done messages. Alex, tech support advice. Find a teenager. Exactly. I go to my daughter. She's 34. I go to her. I can't make this work. Can you make this work? And she just goes, yeah, okay. There you go. Okay, bye, Dad. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. I don't know how they do. I don't know. Of course, when I was a kid, my dad didn't understand Hot Wheels. So I said, it's easy, Dad. You just put the Hot Wheels in here, hit the button, the car goes all the way down, goes around the loop, and comes up the other end. That was high-tech racing in 1967. Oh, things have changed. Oh, my gosh. What can I say? All righty. Kent, Model Y, high performance, white with black interior. Oh, giddy up. You're killing me. And you're gonna, I know which way you're going. You're going Palms to Pine Highway, right? You're not gonna go Highway 10 and then down the 15. You're going the Palm to Pine Highway to San Diego. That's the way I'd be going with this car. Oh, Hot Wheels, oh, memories. DQ Kent, you're so mean. They're gonna drive their option writing profits to San Diego. I love this. I love hearing this stuff. When you are behind the wheel of your option profits, because you're writing them, that is the best feeling of all time. Nothing wrong with taking a Tesla for a spin. Cindy, did you have the orange track? Oh, yeah, the orange track. That's right. The orange track. I remember, I think I had, if I recall, the loop where it went kind of in a number 8 with the 2 high turns, and in the middle you had the car would come in and get shot out, ching, ching, and go, and then ching, get shot out again. I think I had that set when I was 12, 13. Unfortunately, by the time I turned 14, 15, I noticed something else that took my attention away from my Hot Wheels set. Had to do with the girls in grade 7. They changed from grade 4 to grade 6, 7. They changed, and from then on, it was a most interesting lifelong pursuit of knowledge. What makes those things tick? Whereas Hot Wheels, I figured those out real quick, but the girls that turned into teenage girls, that turned into women, that was a whole life quest. That was a whole different direction. DQ, I had the black track with the orange middle strip. Kent, it. I'm not sure what this means. Cindy, girls, DQ, lady lumps ruined Hot Wheels for Uncle Bruce. Yeah. Especially when they looked at you. You know, they kind of go look at you and smile. You're done for. You're finished. It's over. The Hot Wheels got put away, and they were in mint condition, absolute mint condition. I never let those Hot Wheels be touched by my sisters ever. They were in mint condition. As far as I know, my mother gave them away to a neighbor kid. Sometime in my 20s, my toys were given away by my parents to other kids, and off they went. And those appreciating Hot Wheel sets and that were probably ruined by whoever got them, and they could have been very, very valuable. My hubby drives it. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the door handle, but it's so fast. Oh yeah, it is. I had a Model Y dual engine with the regular wheels, not the. I did drive both. I did drive both versions, but I enjoyed the spongier transmission version. Fast. Oh, DQ can't. Oh, that's hilarious. My wife can never open the Tesla doors. She just doesn't know how to figure those things out. Pretty cool stuff. You gotta love it. Oh man. I cannot wait to get back to the desert. I cannot wait. Folks, that's it. I'm done for the day. Thank you all for being here today and joining in. Have a great rest of the afternoon out there. Stay healthy. Join us tomorrow. Pre 8:30 in the morning. I'll probably see about short of 8 o'clock Eastern time. The Trade Alert show, pre-Trade Alert. We'll talk about what's going on in the morning. We know tomorrow is a big day, interest rate hike day tomorrow. We'll be covering that all day long, watching the markets all day long, and let's see how these options perform, how these shares perform, see what kind of money you can make tomorrow, everybody. Alex, DQ, I am still laughing at lady lumps. Yeah, them there lady lumps. What are those? Oh, my goodness. Oh, gosh. Such fun. Have a great day, everyone. Says Constantine, excited about tomorrow. Get some rest, Uncle Bruce. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody. We are working on that. Jen and I will take it easy. I'll be ready for tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. DQ, thanks, Uncle B. We'll see you simpletons tomorrow. The simpletons, the intellectuals, and the degenerates, they're all here, and we'll be here tomorrow to have some more fun. Guys, take care. Thank you, everybody, for all your support, and we'll catch you tomorrow from our secret location here in Calgary. Bye for now.